Do you know what peeps poop? Marshmallows. So the next time you're eating a bowl of Lucky Charms, just remember, you're eating peep poop. That's my theory. Peeps, I've always liked Peeps. They're wacky now. I saw sour watermelon Peeps. Come on, that's just gross. I had blue raspberry marshmallows a few weeks ago, and I thought, blue raspberry is one of those interesting flavors that can go sweet or sour. You don't know what you're getting until you try it. Because I remember going to like Sonic and being like, ooh, blue raspberry. And I got something blue raspberry, and I was like, why is this sweet? I don't like the sweet blue raspberry. But that's what I thought the marshmallows. I think I mentioned these before. I thought they were going to taste like the Smurf marshmallows from the 80s. They didn't. They were terrible. Anyway, I hope everybody had a really good Easter. We had a really nice day. We spent a lot of time outside today. And just got to have a really good day. It was a fun day. It's beautiful weather. Cooled off a little bit, but what are you going to do, you know? What are you going to do? You know, I thought I'd have a lot of interesting things to talk about today. I've been scouring the interwebs and the Facebooks and trying to think of something to talk about tonight, and I kind of had to figure out a topic, which usually doesn't happen, but I think this is a good one. I've got a few good ones here, and I'm going to just dibble-dabble. Probably will, you know, flamander through this one and dibble-dop through that one, and then we'll come together at the end, and we'll skiddly-scat the last subject matter. Trying out some new words, too. No, I'm not. Sundays are a rough night, because Sundays, there's a lot of good shows on. You got Game of Thrones and Bob's Burgers and Family Guy and The Simpsons and American Dad. I like all those shows. Those are some of my favorite shows. Sunday nights, it's easy. It's either The Walking Dead is on, or Game of Thrones is on, or Californication is on, or a lot of shows have ended, though, that I used to watch, which is fine, because I'm trying to weed out of shows. Speaking of weed, today is 420. And what I'm told, in the subcultures of people who smoke marijuana, that it's a significant number. And so it was interesting that it fell. Now, this is a weird day. I'll get onto these subjects maybe by the second video. I can't confirm all of these. I haven't looked them up, but I had posted something on Facebook about Happy 420, all you gals and lads and lasses. And so I got some responses. And apparently it's also, I did not know this, Hitler's birthday on this day. So Easter, 420, Hitler's birthday. And then later on, someone else piped in that supposedly, I don't know, this is the one I can't confirm, Columbine occurred on this date 15 years ago. And I think about, wow, man. We were talking about coincidence this morning, the video I put up, Sunday, Easter. And then I started thinking about that. I'm like, wow, is there any significance there? I'm weird like that. I look for things like that, and I go, okay, there's no reason why that should just all happen on one day. How is that possible? I mean, it's just chance, I guess. It probably is. But nonetheless, it's just interesting, all those events. Yeah. There's some interesting Hitler shirts over on T-shirt Hell. If you've never looked at T-shirt Hell, you should go there, because I don't know how people get away. I don't know if people actually do get away with wearing some of the shirts that they sell over there. I mean, it's all First Amendment, so unless you're on private property, I assume you're pretty much covered. But some of the stuff, I'm like, wow, really? Like, obviously it's sarcasm, it's humor, it's not taken, should be taken seriously. But it's some of those things that if read taken seriously, then yikes. Yikes. Alright. I just don't know which one I want to go. Alright. I'm wearing a sweater. It's got a bit of a collar. It rolls over. It's a little torn around the edges. I've literally had this sweater maybe 95, 96, something like that, 97. So it's pretty old. It's, you know, well over 10 years old. I never wear it. It was freezing today, though, after the sun went down, and all of a sudden we had to shut all the windows, and now I'm sweating to death because I turned the heat on a little bit, and I'm dying. Anywho, this sweater is my point of the conversation. Do you have clothes you just don't get rid of? I'm sure a lot of you do. I mean, it's a weird thing to get sentimentally attached to clothing, and it's not a sentimental attachment I form with clothing, but I think it has a look that encompasses the time that I wore it or something like that. Like, I have, like, for example, this awesome, like, screen printed Elvis T-shirt. It's like from a concert in, I don't know, 63 or something like that. And it's just really 70s cheesy. It's like a medium, and it's more like spandex on me right now. Maybe not that bad, but it's pretty tight. Like, and that's disappointing because I love that shirt, and I don't want to get rid of it. Like, I want to weigh enough that I can wear that shirt again comfortably and not feel like a stuffed sausage walking around town. But it's funny because as I look through my closet, there's so many shirts that I can't wear anymore, really. Not necessarily because of size, but I've worn them to nothing. Like, a lot of my t-shirts, I have that Guitar and Birds t-shirt. I really like that. It's tan. It came from Target. Target for a while had some really nice designs on their t-shirts. And that was one of them. I had the guitar necks coming out of the ground, and they turned into buildings at the bottom, and there was birds and trees. And I just love that shirt so much. I can't get rid of it, but it's so thin now, and the pits are so bleach stained. Oh man, it's so disappointing. But that's my point. Like I love that shirt so much. I mean, why am I keeping it? Like, I'm probably not gonna be able to wear that in public. Yeah, I could wear it if I was painting around the house or something, but other than that, I'm probably not gonna wear it again. So why do I keep it? Do you do that? Do other people do that? I'm sure some people do that. Do that. That's like saying that. I mean, jackets. Oh, nice. Yeah. Road to 40 comment. See, I love it. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Sean, thank you. You want that one? If you don't mind it folded, I'll just send it. I'll probably do a little bit more work on it. But, yeah, just let me know in the comments. Definitely. I have no problem with that. Maybe I'll do another one that looks a little bit better or something like. But, yeah. Oh, man. Cool. Yeah. You've got some of my prints before. I'm talking directly to you. Yeah, you guys can all listen too. But Sean's a good guy. He just, I've only got to meet him twice in person at the 2 Mysticons. But I love talking to him. He's my kind of person. You know how, like, when you just meet somebody, like, yeah, that's my kind of person. Mark Davis was like that, too. I feel like the 3 of us could hang, and that's pretty cool. And I plan to sometime get down there to West Virginia to play in the game. I've been so crazy busy. In case you don't know, I've got 3 kids, and I'm homeschooling one of them, and part-time job, and a band, and a nightly vlog, and a D&D game. You gotta make the choice to live that way or not live that way. Okay, I'm bringing everybody back into the conversation now. I mean, you can live your life, like, where you're, like, sitting around, or you gotta fill it with stuff you enjoy doing, or, like, you know what I mean? I think that's what you gotta do. I don't sleep much. I don't sleep much at all. Lately I've been going to bed an hour earlier, but actually that's not bad. That's usually the kids don't get up until about 8 o'clock, or right around when Carol's leaving for work. So, wow, I got off the whole clothing subject terribly. But that's okay. That's alright. We're having fun. We're interacting. See, I want to do a live one. I want to start doing a few live ones. Only if I can record them as well, so that way, if you don't get to see it, I can post it. Because otherwise, I have to do the live one, then I gotta do one, and then I gotta post it on YouTube and share it on Facebook and ba. So yeah. Woo dog. 9 minutes. We're doing good. Clothing. I could literally, if I dumped everything from my closet and my bureau on the floor and looked at all of it, there's literally probably 3 pair of shorts that I wear all summer long. 2 pair of sandals, occasionally a pair of sneakers. My Keens, though, they don't do wonders for my feet. Like, they're really comfortable, but I don't know what they're doing to my feet, but it's messing my feet up. Like, They stink terribly. I'll package that up and I'll send that to you guys too, so you can smell it. No, I mean it's not horrible right now, but at the beginning of summer, by midsummer, the first time they get wet, it's just like it's all downhill from there. But it's too bad because they are comfortable. I love Keens. I have a pair of Keens that I have taped the toes on because they don't make the style I like anymore, and I really like this specific style. It wasn't like snazzy. They were just the best shoes. Best shoes I've ever owned. They even beat, I don't know if you guys, I'll literally have to bring these on camera because I have hunted these down on eBay only once so far in my size, in decent condition. But I will pay lots of money for. They're called Skechers Comfort Walkers Hibernate. That was the style of the shoe, the brown ones. My friend Corey back home, he had the black ones with like an orange stripe on it. But they, oh my god, they're wide and they're open wide inside, and I like my toes to be able to dance around a lot. Really? Like, not necessarily dancing around, but like, I have monkey toes. Well, they're not monkey toes, but like, I can grab things with my toes and like stretch them out, and they're not long either, but they're just effective. If I need to, oh man, I dropped my pen. I can pick it up with my foot. I don't have to bend over. Because that's too much work. Well, how the hell do I get on toes? Oh, shoes. So there's those shoes, and jackets. Oh my god, I have all those, I think I told you, these velvet jackets, suit jackets, that I can wear. I'm still on the hunt for a nice burgundy red one. Haven't quite found the color I want yet. But I get attached to these things and I can't get rid of them. And I have so many clothes that I don't wear that are taking up so much room. Like, and I literally gave away like 3 or 4 bags of clothing like less than a year ago. And it still made very little dent. Actually made a big dent because I probably don't even have half the clothes I had back then. But I don't know. I'm always like, well, what if I gain weight? What if I lose weight? What if I gain weight? And I think about, I've got a lot of jeans that were baggy. Not baggy, but boot cut. And I don't wear shoes that complement the boot cut anymore. So I've been going with a straight slim. But I still don't want to get rid of my boot cuts because it's tough to find a pair of jeans that are comfy. And boot cut jeans are a little bit more comfy than the slim straight because... Do you really care about this? Should I change the subject? I just realized, nonetheless, when you get a pair of good jeans, you don't want to get rid of them. Cargo pants, it took, I mean, my purple ones that I think I've discussed on here before, I have to bring them down from the attic. I literally, there's like holes everywhere in them. I will never get rid of those. They're iconic at this point. I wore them like so long. It's kind of gross, actually. I should probably burn them. They're probably diseased. But they wore so thin. These cargo, I got them in an Army Navy store, and they were purple, but just the perfect shade of purple for me. And I wore them for years and years, and I'll never get rid of those. I'll never wear them again. There's no way I could. They don't fit, A. And even if they did fit, like, I'd have to wear pants underneath them because there's too many holes in them now. Yeah, but I've got like a hockey jersey. I've never watched hockey. I just like the look of hockey jerseys. And now you can get like comic book ones and stuff, which is pretty cool. But I still have the one that I got when I got taxes. I think it was, I bought my Guild acoustic that year. On a 30-second trial of that guitar. I remember, this is a fun story. We'll get to back to the clothing and stuff. But do you experience that? You know what I mean? Have clothes that you get attached to and you don't want to get rid of, even though you probably will never wear them again? I don't know. I have a lot of shirts that I just like that they just don't quite fit anymore. I mean, there was a time where I lost enough weight that I could fit into them again, and it was awesome because I was thrilled to wear those shoes again. Shirts again and pants again and stuff. So I need to get my ass in gear. It's the starting. After the first week, I'm so committed at that point to like getting back in shape. Like, I will do it hardcore for 3 months. Like, I will lift every day, and I will like calisthenics every day, and I will just do all kinds of stuff every day, just to make that change as fast as possible. Because seeing results every day on like a scale and stuff is a huge thing. Like seeing, oh my god, I lost 2 pounds like in the last 3 days. Like, sometimes I'd lose a pound a day if I did it right. My theory is just spit all the time. Eventually you'll run out of spit. What? Your body makes spit? Yeah, where? In my tummy factory? People, I tell you. Cheesy. Well, 15 minutes, that's my clothing thing. I'm going to wrap this one up. I just like to cut these at around 15. I got carried away one day. I was filming myself, and all of a sudden I looked up, and it was 25 minutes. That was a terrible accent. I don't know what it was. I think it was East Scandinavian. I could be wrong about that. But anywho, I hope you guys had a great Easter. If you like this thing, subscribe, or if you know somebody that might like it, share it along, pass it along. Thank you everybody who has shared it on their Facebook. Hey, we're having a good time. And the party's growing, so if we get enough people, I'm going to make a move for politics, I think. If I can get like a like 1 million followers, oh yeah, I'd take a run at it. What do I got to hide? It's all on here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anywho, if you come back, which I am going to go do one right now, it's only 8:30. This is phenomenal. Doing great on time. I got 2 more great subjects I want to talk about. I want to review the last 10 minutes of this too, or 5 minutes of this, because something came up that clicked in my head, but I can't remember what it is. So if you come back, then I'll see you in just a moment. If not, then do your best to make somebody smile tomorrow. Just try to keep a conscious effort of it. You know what? Even if you don't make somebody smile, but you look at somebody and you think, oh man, I need to make people smile. Even if you don't feel comfortable making somebody smile, saying something, doing something, like I said, being stupid is the easiest way, I think. Just people seem to like stupid when I act stupid. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I am stupid. I don't know. Anywho, yeah, that's just my tip of the day for smiling. When we come back, we're going to have either why I'd like to be these 5 superheroes. Why they're also my favorite, probably. And we might tackle Jabba the Fool. Han offers him double on the spot. He turns it down. Let's talk about that. Anywho, come back. And if not, have a great night, and I will see you whenever I see you next. Thanks for coming around.